For many people, words are power. They use them to manipulate situations, people's emotions, and find loopholes in systems. But the words you see flashing in front of you now are different. Today, we are using words to describe a community of professionals. Men and women who are trustworthy, have integrity, and are brave beyond measure. We know that these words are powerful, and although they are commonly attributed to our profession, they are rarely spoken by members of your department. Instead, they are used by those we serve, the children in awe, and grateful parents who call you strong, reliable, and dedicated. JFK said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget them. The highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." Fire service professionals often let their actions speak for them, believing that actions speak louder than words. You know these words. You live by them every day. Today, we come together to honor one of you who inspires us, embodies all of these words, and can represent the character of our industry for the year. The United Firefighter of the Year Award is given to an individual that takes each of these words seriously and represents the best of our best in Arizona. To determine who should receive this award each year, we have a different group of leaders in their own right review the applications and make the selection. This year, our judges were Nick Rennan, Bobby Reese, Clay Wood, Hector Robles, and Randy Ogden. And now, I'm honored to share with you that this year's award goes to Firefighter Julian Lucas from the Phoenix Fire Department. Julian is one of those rare Arizona individuals. He was actually born in Tempe and grew up in Phoenix. He knows what hard work is and worked in an automobile repair shop before deciding to become a firefighter about 9 years ago. He is married and has 2 children of his own, a 2-year-old boy and a baby girl. And yet, at midnight, on March 23rd of this year, he thought only about saving another family. Engine 44 was short a crew member when they were the first to arrive to an apartment fire in downtown Phoenix. Heavy smoke was showing on the 2nd floor, and flames were lapping up to the 3rd. Firefighter Lucas immediately jumped into action, donned his protective gear, pulled a hand line, proceeded to the 2nd floor, and began knocking down flames on the landing to be able to enter the apartment door. Once inside, he experienced high heat and fought the fire as he made his way to the back hall and bedrooms. It was so hot, both of Firefighter Lucas's ears got burned, but he continued to move through the bent and burnt bedroom door, and while searching, came across a car seat. Upon closer look, he saw that a baby was still in it. He quickly contacted his captain, handed the car seat to another crew member, and recognized that he needed to continue to look for other members of the family. Julian found 3 other children and 1 adult. All 5 victims were in respiratory arrest, and went pulled from the building. But with the help of Squad 44 and outstanding paramedics, amazingly, 4 of the 5 survived. Julian Lucas was poised and professional throughout the incident, and his expertise helped save the family. He faced a huge challenge, but stayed brave, dedicated, professional, strong, and compassionate. He lived by the words that describe his profession. Now that we've described the deeds of our winner, let's have some fun and describe our sponsors of this award. Our sponsors also do more than say words. They put their money where their mouth is and show support for the work you are doing. The words we use to describe our prizes are quite different, but are significant like the earlier words you saw. Let's start with the word style. Our sponsors will make you look like you just walked out of R&D with the latest and greatest apparel, starting with a lion helmet and specially tailored turnouts loaded with the top-of-the-line features like PBI Max and ISO-Dry. The hikes, Firefighter extreme leather boots, and extrication gloves and backpack from Ringers. Bling is a word that isn't often associated with firefighters. But with a traditional style helmet from Firedex and a helmet front from Paul Conway, you'll be looking pretty flashy. The word confident describes how you'll feel knowing that at home you have new fire extinguishers from Ansel. And when you're on your next serious incident, you'll be extra productive using the latest hand tools and accessories from Akron Brass. And smart will be the way you feel using the best friction loss calc tools and guides or games from Bookman's. And what about the word fun? It certainly describes what your wife Stephanie will be having, furniture shopping at Sam Levitt's, or when you're throwing around your Arizona Cardinals autographed football with your son. You'll be playing golf at JW Marriott Star Pass, cheering at Phoenix International Raceway, experiencing the Grand Canyon Railway, and getting away to Jim Click's private condo in the White Mountains. And after all that excitement, I'm sure you and your family will also enjoy some overnight stays to relax, courtesy of Phoenix Marriott Mesa, our hosts here, Doubletree Paradise Valley, and Point Hilton Squaw Peak Resorts. We know your Phoenix Fire Engine crew is like your second family, and Pizza Hut is providing you with a pizza each month for a year to share along with a $500 gift certificate from United Fire. And if that isn't enough, here's something else fun for you. I'm very pleased to present you with this check for $1,000 on behalf of our sponsors. Julian, now it's your turn to tell us some of your favorite words.
Thank you, Daniel. I think my heart's beating faster than it was the night of that fire. I prepared a little speech, so I just want to say good morning and thank you all for being here. It is an honor and a blessing to receive this award today. I truly appreciate the opportunity to represent my family, my friends, my crew, my department, my city, and the fire service. I accept this award today with a heavy heart. My grandfather, Arturo Armenta, will be laid to rest on Saturday. He worked hard his whole life to provide for his family and never sought any recognition. As I thought about the type of man he was, I realized that we in the fire service have a similar mentality. We don't enter this career for glory or recognition. If you ask anyone in the fire service, they will tell you, I don't deserve an award, I'm just doing my job. That's the type of people we are. We find purpose in helping others. Excuse me. Our award is the Our award is the gratitude we receive from families whose property we protected, or knowing we've had a positive impact on someone's life. So I accept this award on behalf of all my brothers and sisters in the fire service, who, much like my grandfather, work hard every day to provide for their families. I want to thank my wife, Stephanie, for being an incredible mom. My kids, Joshua and Lily, whose smiling little faces help me feel new and recharged after a long shift. My mom for raising me to be the man I am today. Thanks to my dad, my sister, and now my grandpa for watching over me. Last but not least, I want to thank Captain John Osich for nominating me for this award and for doing such an incredible job on what could have been a very chaotic fire that night. Also, the crew on Squad 44 for all their work on the fire and all the other crews on scene that night. I'd like to thank the medics and EMTs who, without their intervention, those patients never would have survived. I didn't do this alone, so I'm just here to represent all the crews who did such a great job. Thank you so much. Have a good day and be safe.
You can never get back the words you've spoken. It is possible to undo some of the things you have done, but you can never unsay the things you have said. That's what makes words so powerful. That's what makes angry words and destructive words so demoralizing. It's also what makes kind and encouraging words a healing force. The next time you inhale and part your lips to speak, remember, you are writing what you are saying on the hearts of the listener. And once written, your words can never be erased. I'm not a man of few words. I often overrun my time limit in speeches. Sorry, Bob. But it's not because I like to hear myself talk. I'm passionate about this industry and the people who risk their lives every day. I want everyone in Arizona to know that we need to be grateful every minute for what each of you do without a second thought each day. This school gives you more than words to do your job. It gives you the skills and experience that make each of you heroes. At United Fire, we truly understand that life safety is serious work. And so it is fitting for us to once again share our appreciation on behalf of millions of people in our state who live with confidence, knowing that you prepare, train, and faithfully respond whenever you get that emergency call. Please, be safe.
Everybody just has to wait just a minute. Daniel, I got to shake your hand. That was 15 minutes. Holy moly. Oh. I told him 15 minutes. It's like he says, he likes to talk. And usually it's like he says, he never stays to his time limit. That's why we put him on at the end, because he never stays to his time limit. But the training committee, we discussed a little bit about our opening ceremony this year. And because of people coming in this morning and then not getting out of here till maybe 12 and you start classes at 1:30, we tried to condense this thing down a little bit from 9 to 11:30. So we're getting real close to that 11:30 hour. Please discuss with your instructors, with the coordinators in your classes. If you see a committee member walking around, if you like how we reduced the morning presentation, the opening ceremonies from 9 to 11:30, just making it a quick update of an incident maybe that's happened in the state. Let your coordinators know, let your instructors know so that we get the feedback. If we don't get the feedback that you don't like this, you don't want this, you'd rather see something else happening at the school, that's how we make the school better for you. It is your school. We're here to provide whatever you guys need, guys and ladies, for what you need here at school. So please communicate that back. If we don't get the feedback, then we're just going to continue going on and do what we've been doing, I guess, the best we can. We've looked at different classes that we're trying to put in there. So we're constantly looking for new classes. So if you know of a class that you'd like to see and it's going to take from Thursday to Sunday, communicate that to your instructors so they can get all that stuff back to us. But that's what we want to do. Don't forget, for your class locations, Mesa Fire Training is going to be meeting back in that corner with Jim Fry. Chandler is going to be meeting back in that corner with Randy Carr. If you're going to the pumps class out at Mesa facilities, their fleet area is going to be meeting right here in the center in the back with Tom Tatum. If you're going to the Scottsdale Tempe Training Center, you're going to be meeting up here in this corner. If you're going to be going to the Phoenix Training Center, you're going to be meeting up here with Chuck Montgomery. The basic skills class, the basic skills, not the basic live fire, the basic skills class will meet back in here at 1:30. Don't forget, be respectful to everybody, network, have fun. This is your school. We're here to do everything. And my last thing I want to say is, as anything in the fire service, it's a moving target. It's been a moving target. We start planning this event today. We start planning for next year's. And it never fails. That's why we're in the fire service. That's why we're in the emergency service. That's because things just happen just like this. We've had a lot of things change on us. And for all those that have helped us change here in the last day and a half, in the last 5 minutes, thank you. You guys and ladies all know who you are that helped us make this change and make the school come off. Thank you. And you guys have a good time. Enjoy. Have fun.